I am amazed at your multitasking.
Oh, aye.
Abilities, like, pretty impressive.
We're recording the show for next week on Facebook Live, and I'm recording this. It's all go.
I'm getting anxious. Watching it.
I'm not that bad, am I?
Oh yeah, it's impressive, I tell you.
It's kind of happened through necessity. Nobody else will do it. 30 seconds and we're going to go.
Yeah.
So it'll be, that was Kevin Cunningham. Welcome back to Sessions. We're joined in the studio by David and Sandie. Hello guys, hiya. Tell me a bit about yourself.
Cool.
And that's where we're going to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, stand by. That was the absolutely brilliant sound of Kevin Cunningham right here on the Sessions on East Coast FM. I've been joined in the studio by David Hershaw and Sandie Forbes. Hello guys.
Hey.
I'm doing great. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Tell me a bit about yourselves.
Yeah, we're David Hershaw, Sandie Forbes. We have been playing around kind of Scottish folk circuit for a few years now, under various guises.
Right, okay.
We met about 8 years ago, we reckon.
Yeah.
And been part of bands. The Dandelions was the original guys, and then part of the Bowhill Players project. And a couple of years ago, we decided we were going to go with just the two of us.
Right.
And this is kind of the first album now that's come out on the back of that, which is all been self-produced, put together by ourselves, recorded by ourselves. It's been a kind of long time coming for a debut release, but
8 years or so.
yeah, so
it's well worth the
years
wait.
in the making.
I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll just start off with the first song. Tell me about the first song we're going to do.
Yeah, the first song we're going to play is the second song on the album. It's called New York City Rain. It's a bit of a tribute to my mate over in New York, who's Mr. Dan Hallis. He does appear as a kind of semi-fictional character in the song.
Okay.
And it all started from, Dan was a typical New Yorker when he was over here, and he always had a kind of opinion and a complaint about everything. And he said, the one thing Scotland can do is skies. Your clouds and everything look amazing.
Right,
But he said, you can't do rain, it never rains properly here. In New York it rains quick and it's straight and it's kind of true. Here it's just kind of continual mist. And somehow, years later, I managed to get a whole song out of that. So,
well,
New York City,
just go when you're ready.
Excellent.
1, 2, 3, 4. Down on the subway, they're holding their breath. That busking band just won't give it a rest. Carriages squeal, they tear up the town. They make Mother Glasgow look like a merry-go-round. So I turn to Dan, he says to me, there's a lot of good people and places to see, like that actress off Broadway, that old garden play. She's too tired to run, too scared to stay. And the rain falls much straighter in New York City, but those northern skies were a hell of a pretty. And I don't know the reason, but one day in time, we're gonna fix this heart of mine. He talks, the Egyptian he walks, and Ariel cries for the life he's lost. But out of the theater, the world whizzes by, and madmen and show hosts and ghosts fill the sky. And the beer tastes much sweeter in New York City, but sometimes it takes something a little better. And I don't know the reason, but one day in time, we're gonna fix this heart of mine. fix this heart of mine. This heart of mine.
That was New York City Rain by David Hershaw and Sandie Forbes right here on the sessions on East Coast FM. Thank you very much for the cracking track. Brilliant, thank you. I've heard that one before because it's on the album. I was almost singing along there, but not quite. I've been told I'm not allowed to sing along to the tracks. But that's a different story. We won't mention that. Right. Am I the only person that has this?
Very few people have it at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the release date is on April 28th.
We're going to mention that later on.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to that question. Not yet. Easy.
But yeah, it's available to a few exclusive people.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes.
Right. If people are tuned in on the Facebook live feed or on FM, as most people will be, and they like what they hear, and I'm sure they do, how can they be in touch? Have you got a Facebook page or Twitter page?
Yeah, we do. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, and we're on Twitter as well. And on Facebook, it's at David Hershaw and Sandie Forbes. On Twitter, it's at David and Sandie. And on Instagram, it's at David and Sandie 2017.
Right, okay.
Somebody stole their name already.
Stole that? Interesting. I wonder who they are.
I know.
It's another David Hershaw and Sandie Forbes, two women folks out.
That's all kinds of strange, that is. Anyway, what we'll do before we finish is we'll get a cheesy picture underneath the East Coast banner, and we'll put a link on our Facebook page to your pages and vice versa to the YouTube channel, and we'll do all the social medias back and forward just as we finish. Right, tell me a bit about song number 2 we're going to play. Is this one on the...
Yeah, it's called Footprints on the Tracks, and this song is about a picture that I saw in Kelvin Grove Art Gallery when I lived over in Glasgow. I lived there for quite a wee bit of time. I'm a kind of Ouija Pfeiffer, kind of got a hybrid accent.
We'll not hold that against you, but that's all right.
Yeah. So this tune is called Footprints on the Tracks, and I need the words because I always forget them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shapes and places look light afternoon. This real feeling kicks in from the night before, and I'll spare it all over again. But the dance goes on, the people all move, stand in a doorway to all take a view of the world they gotta choose. Stop footprints on tracks of people, like dreams on a cold winter's night. You see the face on the painting, horizon like diamonds on Hollywood night. You see their shadow in the mirror, a reflection that holds no light. Goes on, the people all move, stand in a doorway to all take a view of the world they gotta choose. Sparkle of stars from the sky up above, the turn to the sea. they hide. And the dance goes on, the people all move, stand in the doorway, they'll all take you on a road. They gotta choose on the road. They gotta choose on the road. They gotta choose.
That was, excuse me, that was Footprints on the Tracks by David Hershaw and Sandie Forbes, right here on the sessions on East Coast FM. Again, what a beautiful song. Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Tell me more about this big gig we've got coming up. We're going to get a tuning guitar in the background, but
Yeah,
that's okay.
that's
We'll
great.
just nudge him out the way for a second.
He's done.
What
He's
him
done.
do? He's done. He's done. Right, more about this big concert we've got on the 28th.
Yeah, it's going to be in a venue called the Canmore, which used to be called the Brewery, which is in Dunfermline.
All right, I know. Yep.
It's a really kind of lovely place. It's a restaurant downstairs and they have a music venue upstairs. And we've played there quite a few times before. Being both Fifers, we thought that Dunfermline would be a good place to host the CD launch because I've got connections in Glasgow, David lives in Edinburgh. So we thought it would be a nice kind of central place for everybody to be. So yeah, we're playing there. It starts at 7:30. The tickets are £5, and we have a fantastic singer-songwriter who is supporting us as well, called Stuart Bell,
Right.
who plays with the Johnstown Flood as well, and he just released his album last year, isn't that right?
He did, which you appear on, so
I do.
you know there's a vested
I know.
interest in it.
Yeah, that's true.
Plug in your other ventures on
Yes,
this
I
venue.
know. I know.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Right. Excuse me. Just going to cough my lungs up for a second. We'll mention your gig again before we finish,
Yeah.
because that's where we want to get more people involved. Tell me a bit about song number 3. We'll talk about your album after song number 3. Song number 3, The Old Wooden Heart.
Yeah, Old Wooden Heart is one of my kind of personal favourites of the album, actually. It was written about two singer-songwriters that I kind of look up to, Sandy Denny and Jackson C. Frank. After reading a Sandy Denny biography, they had a kind of slightly strained relationship, to put it mildly, for a very short time in the 60s, while they were both written some fantastic songs like, you know, Who Knows Where the Time Goes and Blues Run the Game. And although it's not a biographical song, it's based on that. And it's a rare kind of duet that we do as well, which is nice.
Okay.
So yeah, Old Wooden Heart. All that's fair in love and war makes its way in through my door, knocks me straight onto the floor when I hear your whispers. Your voice could sing a mountain down or land a feather on the ground, but in a cage I'll keep you bound, I cannot share this beauty. If I could change, then I would. I might say the things that I should, but for now I'm just trying to get by one day at a time with this old wooden heart.
I stare into the evening sun, feel the fickle flames that burn. One by one the backs all turn, your friends must now be leaving. And the greatest words I ever said just fell straight out of my head. Given time to think instead, I never have found reason. And if I could change, then I would. I might say the things that I should, but for now I'm just trying to get by one day at a time with this old wooden heart.
could change, then I would. I might say the things that I should, but for now I'm just trying to get by one day at a time with this old wooden heart. All that's fair in love and war makes its way in through my door, knocks me straight to the floor when I hear your whispers.
We've got a bit of a cheesy smile going around the studio there. I'm not sure if that was a joke there or what was going on with that one. That was Old Wooden Heart by David Hershaw and Sandie Forbes, right here in the sessions on East Coast FM. I did that with my shot, I didn't read it off the album. Right, thank you very much. What a cracking track. Tell me more about this album. You said it's been sent out to other people and its release date is a week on Friday. 2 weeks on Friday.
Yeah, a week this Friday. Yeah, it's Friday the 28th. Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me more about it. Where was it recorded? You said it's taken 8 years in the making. But,
yeah. Well, it's really been kind of 2 years properly, just to write all the tracks. Other than one, really, they were all kind of brand new songs. There's one old one that goes back a little bit as well, called Voices on the Medium Wave. And it was recorded kind of on location at whatever kind of flat or whatever nice room we could find.
Okay, so...
so a lot of it was done in our flat in Leith. I say our, I mean me and my wife Tasha.
Right.
And so Tasha had to put up a lot with me listening and mixing and mastering over and over again. And yeah, we eventually got there and got something that we were happy with. And it's pretty much all original material. There's one traditional song on it called The Moonshiner, and there's one song that my dad did the lyrics for called The Twa Hairs on the Hill, which is a nice murder ballad, which is good, so a nice folky one.
Well, that quite nicely leads me into my next question that I haven't discussed with you off air. That's a kind of a curveball. My next question was going to be, you mentioned you played in bands for years and years and years together, but where does your music come from? Is it a family thing? It's a kind of personal question for both of you. David, you said that your dad wrote the lyrics for that track, so is it a family? Is music in your family, or is it a...
Definitely. In fact, strangely enough, in the 90s in Kirkcaldy, in the back of Betty Nichols, there was a band called Touch the Earth, which was made up of my dad and my aunties, and another guy called Jim Watson. And they were playing, and they would be playing on the same bill as a band called the Sangsters, which would have Sandie's Sandie's aunt and Sandie's uncle doing the sound usually for those gigs as well. So although we didn't meet until I was out of high school, our families already knew each other and had known each other for years, and they'd been playing music. And music's always been a big thing, both our families, and of course your family's connected with the folk club in Kirkcaldy as well. Yeah,
we kind of started playing in Kirkcaldy Acoustic Music Club, which kind of really pushed us on with our music, and I think there's a wee shout out to them in the CD cover as well, because they've really supported us, not just our families that are involved in it, but also the people who regularly go as well. So yeah, it's only across the water in Kirkcaldy. It's every Thursday night as well.
It's a great place.
Give them a wee shout, why not?
Yeah,
it's a great folk club, great atmosphere. So.
And you get sandwiches.
Yeah, sandwiches at the end, the best sandwiches as well.
Aye, the guests and the audience.
Oh. Right, this CD, it's going to be launched a week on Friday, but if people want their own copy of it, can they be in touch on the Facebook pages, the Twitter pages, the SoundCloud? Do you want to give them a mention again?
Yeah. So, Twitter is at David and Sandie, Instagram is at David and Sandie 2017, and Facebook is at David Hershaw and Sandie Forbes. Yeah. Also, just wanted to say, really quickly, all our the photography that's on the album is by a guy called Kevin McCollum, who's from Fife, and it was absolutely fantastic working with him. It was really good, and we wanted a CD cover that wasn't folky, that had like kind of big tartan jumpers and stuff like that. So we were really pleased with it.
Oh, Sandie did. I wanted my tartan jumper.
I was like, no tartan.
But it looks really happy with the packaging. Actually, it's Kevin's done a fantastic job.
And also the Burnham CD for actually putting it together.
It's
really good.
Right, let's move on to track number 4, Comrade. This is the last track on the album.
Yeah,
Tell me more.
I think this is a good one that kind of sums up our style of music. Kind of mixes together kind of more modern sound and a kind of moody, drony sound that is kind of typical of us, with a real kind of traddy elements as well, and kind of try to do something different with traditional music. Yeah, kind of throws it all together. It's just the right mix of kind of stuff that we do. It's not about too much in particular, other than a semi-spiritual experience in Lochgelly after too many of my mum's gin and tonics.
Right.
Going outside and looking at the sky turning red and the ground starting to shake, and thinking of, you know, something kind of quite profound's about to happen here, and then realising it was just the Mossmorran petrochemical plant was flaring off again. So that's the kind of basis of that song.
A few jokes we could say about Lochgelly there, but we might get myself into trouble for mentioning them, right? Anyway, just go when you're ready.
Just about there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, waking. In the evening, the sky turns red. That's when my mind, it starts racing. I find I'm facing my old comrade. Oh, now my friend, this is growing weird. When I touch you, so little I've seen. As the barbell rings, your hand is declared. Your voice don't speak no more, it only swears. Now it's too late to talk, it's too early to leave. How did we both fall in this? I was living with the pride of the certainty. Comrade, what did we miss? In my dream, a young man walks, and in his eyes I see waves breaking. His hands are shaking whenever he talks. Oh, now my friend, my voice is growing weak. I sound so loud, I can hardly speak. I've watched empires fall, I've seen Adam's head. Our words don't speak no more, old comrade. What did we miss?
3, 4.
That was Conrad by David Hershaw and Sandie Forbes right here on the sessions on East Coast FM. Again, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
Right,
Thank you.
we spoke off air about a cheesy cover. We quite like cheesy covers on the sessions. I mean, I quite like a cheesy cover. I do. So, have we got a cover we could do? Before we do that, you've got one, that's fine. I can see a look on your face. That's fine. Before we do that, mention your gig, mention your Facebooks. I know you've mentioned them already, but mention them again, the third time, which is fine.
Okay.
The big gig that's coming up the 28th in Fairmont.
Yay.
Yeah, Friday, April 28th, as well as the two of us, we'll have the fantastic other musicians that are on the album. Eric Newson, who'll also be doing a little set with his wife Jen Newson, Ross Fairbairn and Laurie McMillan, and my dad will even be making an appearance, Mr. William Hershaw, the Fife folk bard himself will be there. So it should be a really great night, and it's in the Canmore in Dunfermline. And
£5. Bargain.
£5 for, was that 5 different acts? 6 different acts?
It's more than 5 musicians.
Okay, fair enough. Given the heads, not the band, that's fine.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it should be a really good night. I didn't miss anyone off there when I listed everyone, did I?
Stu Bell's playing.
Stu Bell, of course.
Yes, Johnson's playing.
So it should be a really, really good night. And it's a great chance to get a hold of the album for the first time proper. So.
And people can be in touch on David Hershaw and Sandie Forbes on Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, if you Google David Hershaw and Sandie Forbes, we come up, our big silly faces turn up. So do that. That's good.
Well, thank you very much for coming in. We're going to get a cheesy cover, which is what?
Well, I don't know if this is cheesy. It certainly could have been cheesy.
Yeah.
It's a song called "Meet Me on the Corner" by Lindisfarne. It's not cheesy to me. This is one of my favourite songs, but it does appear in some cheesy compilations of kind of early 70s hits, and written by Rod Clements. I think won an Ivor Novello award for this. So can't be that cheesy. But we make it cheesy.
Hey, Mr. Dream Silhouette, have you been? Tell me, have you dreamed? I can see I came along just to sing you this song. Can you spell one dream for me? Now you wanna met me and you soon forget, so don't mind me tugging at your sleeve. I'm asking you if I can fix a rendezvous, for your dreams are all I believe. Meet me on the corner when the lights are coming on, and I'll be there. I promise I'll be there. Down the empty streets we'll disappear into the dawn, if you had dreams enough to share. Lay down your bundles of rags and reminders and spread your wings on the ground. I've got time if you're dealing right. I'm just hanging around. Meet me on the corner when the lights are coming on, and I'll be there. I promise I'll be there. Down the empty streets we'll disappear into the dawn, if you had dreams enough Hey, Mr. Dream Teller, where have you been? Tell me, have you dreams I can see? I came along just to sing you this song. Can you spare one dream for me?
That was me on the corner. That was David Hershaw and Sandie Forbes right here on the session on East Coast FM. Thank you very much, guys, for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your brilliant tracks. Thank you for your album. Good luck with everything you do.
Cheers.
Excellent. Cheers.
Like I said, we'll put a cheesy picture before you go, and we'll put your links of your social medias on my social medias and vice versa.
Excellent
Stuff.
Thank you very much. We're going to continue the sessions tonight with a track by a band called the Gold Rollers. This is Tomorrow's Too Late. Thank you very much, guys. That's us finished. I'll just finish off this.